FotoDocument is a unique arts education social enterprise. Our aim is to address complex global issues by combining world-class documentary photography with a positive and solutions-based approach. We commission photographers worldwide to produce photo essays which bring visibility to inspiring global initiatives as a force for potential change. We showcase the collective work through large-scale exhibitions installed in prominent public spaces, such as train stations, as well as online. Our aim is to reach a large and diverse audience in order to inspire, motivate, and ultimately to effect behaviour change. So engage viewers through an education programme and an online participatory fringe project. We believe that documentary photography has the power not only to inform, but also to transform.
The themes of loss and suffering are predominant in much of documentary photography, both traditionally and even today. And I think what FotoDocument challenges is that this is the only way that documentary photography can report on the world. Nina and I are both passionate believers in the power of the photographic image as an effective and inspiring tool to tell a compelling story. And we're infused by the prospect of photography that motivates and engages the viewer. Our current focus is the environment, a pressing issue which requires a collective response. And whilst exposing some of the hard facts around environmental degradation and climate change, there will be an emphasis on solution-focused projects. We believe the viewer will be more proactive and create positive change in their lives if they can literally visualise the outcomes.
What I liked about FotoDocument from the outset was the integrity, the passion and the professionalism of the people behind it. I immediately knew it was something I really wanted to get involved with. We see too much environmental campaigning around negative messages, and to see really positive environmental messages about what's being done around the world is inspirational. I'm hoping the outcome will be an upsurge of interest both in photography and the environment, but also environmental action, and a real passionate interest from people in the internationalism of these photographs, but what's possible for them. And we're working with schools to try and ensure that they get a piece of this as well through our environmental education programme.
My name's Lulu Ash. My idea for the project was an exploration into the production of food without the use of oil. I believe that by highlighting positive solutions which are addressing the issues and problems surrounding food, more and more people will be inspired and hopefully actively engage themselves in alternatives. There were two main focuses to the project. One involved a trip to Havana to document Havana's organic urban farms called organoponicos, where they have managed to build the most sophisticated and sustainable means of growing food locally. The other was documenting local food growing systems in London, where groups are designing and building food production systems which are not reliant upon oil and offer alternatives to the current damaging food systems.
My name is Anna-Mia Davidson, and I'm photographing a project called Stewards of the Land, which is a photo documentary about sustainable farmers in the Pacific Northwest. And it's an important subject matter because of the growing nature of this sustainable method of farming that's catching on here in the Pacific Northwest and really around the country. Highest obesity rates in the world, probably the highest actually. We have really backwards bills in Congress and politics right now that support monocropping and degradation of our land and really perpetuating unhealthy people, unhealthy environments. And so I would like to highlight the positive changes that are happening with farming today so that hopefully it can inspire other people to join the growing movement of sustainable, righteous farmers who are making a real impact on how we're all able to live. I think FotoDocument's mission to help to get those stories out there and to make them known internationally and to take the local stories from individual countries and make them globally seen will sort of bring our world a little closer together and allow ourselves to be inspired by one another and what we're doing. I think it's going to be a really powerful, impactful program.
I think one of the most interesting things about FotoDocument, as an organisation, its primary goal is to explore resolutions to important issues, particularly around the environment, and encouraging photographers not just to look at cause and effect, but actually to also provide some kind of answers, or at least offer suggestions of how things could change. And I think that's quite unique. The other unique thing about FotoDocument is the fact that in a time of receding budgets, here we have an organisation that is actively commissioning photographers and helping to raise the profile of documentary photography, which can only be something that we can celebrate.